How's it going, Titan fans? HC here, bringing you a closer look at Titanfall Assault, the upcoming mobile game set in the Titanfall universe. So first up, what is Titanfall Assault? In short, it's a real-time strategy game that pits you against other players in small hardpoint matches. You pick your pilots, your titans, and a set of burn cards, and then head into battle. It's not the most complicated RTS around. You mostly pick where you want to send your pilots and other troops, and they'll take it from there, letting you focus on the overall picture instead of having to manage each and every unit. The game uses a card system for your units. Collecting these cards gives you more different units, and duplicate cards will be used to level up existing troops, making them stronger over time. Each card has a deployment cost shown in the upper left corner of the card. The yellow bar on the bottom of the screen shows you how many deployment points you have. This bar is automatically filled, and after a couple of minutes it will even extend, letting you drop more troops at a faster rate. There's a great deal of different units, lots of pilot types, some brand new to the series, others you'll recognize from the mainline games. Most have some kind of special ability, such as this one. When capturing a hardpoint, he calls in 2 shielded grunts to defend the point, while he runs off to the next objective. Or this one, using the Thunderbolt to slow down enemies in an area of effect. The same goes for Titans. The classic Atlas, Ogre, and Strider are here, along with Ion, Scorch, and Ronins. Most of these come in at least 2 different variants with special abilities and stats. For example, we have a normal Strider and a reserve Strider. The normal one is obviously stronger overall, but the reserve one has a lower deployment cost, letting you drop it quicker than the normal version. Lastly, the burn cards are everything that isn't pilots or titans, such as airstrikes, grunts, and specters. They can serve many purposes, either as offense or defense. Like the grunt, they won't go anywhere, but will stay and defend the area you drop them in. Drop them at a hard point for them to capture it, but don't expect them to hold off a titan for long. Another option is the airstrike. You see your pilot headed to a point protected by grunts and turrets? Drop an airstrike to help the pilot cap the point much faster and stay alive. There are several ways to get these unit cards. Being a mobile game, there is of course the options to spend money on loot boxes, giving you a ton of cards quickly. This is of course not unusual for these types of games. Besides that, there's in-game challenges, several kinds of daily login bonuses providing a varying number of cards. Leveling up also provides you with a stack of cards. This is all of course slower than just paying for them, but simply requires you to play the game to get them. As for modes, the game is meant for you to fight other players. The matchmaking can honestly be all over the place, sometimes getting you a player with similar level cards. Other times one player or the other have a big advantage in card strength. This can of course be a bit of a bother, but since most matches last somewhere between 2 to 4 minutes, you can quickly move on to a new match. Losing means you'll lose some of your trophies. The amount of trophies you have determine which ranked division you end up in, and how big your reward will be when a ranked season ends. But this being a little fun time killer, I'm honestly not too concerned about that. Besides the standard versus player modes, there is a casual mode where you don't need to risk losing your trophies, but the rewards are also smaller. There is also an AI mode. You can play completely risk-free, but gain no rewards in return. With future updates, we'll likely see more modes added, or at least expansions upon the existing ones. In conclusion, this is a different but fun little take on the series. Fans of the Titanfall universe will probably feel right at home with this little handheld version, though I'm not sure it'll draw in players who aren't already familiar with Titanfall. But even now, I can see myself spending several hours on this game when there's time to kill. As of this time, there is no official release date on the game yet. The game will be out for iOS and Android systems. A link to the official website will be in the description. I'm HC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.